Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whichever it is for you. Time of day, time to exercise. I woke up this morning and I thought I'm going to dedicate this video to people with Parkinson's disease because I have a friend and she's having a hard time. And so I want her to have this video so that she can continue to move, continue to exercise, continue to do things, with her body for exercise. So just a warm up. Rule number 1, play your favorite music so that you hear what you like. So you have your favorite music and we're doing some movements here, some arms, just the elbows. That's probably hard. So elbows, shoulder rolls, and shoulder rolls all the way. Just going forward. Alright, bring your shoulders and hands to the front, curve your body. Remember to breathe and open your chest. And breathe one arm up and then switch and switch and switch, switch and switch, switch and switch. Bring it down right here, up and down. Nice and easy. Switch your palms, just up and down. All right. Go ahead and sit in back of your chair and then open and curve. Open. So you're curving your back one way and then you're curving your back the other way. And open and down and open and curve your back. All right, try and sit up straight. Let's say yes slow so we don't get dizzy. Just down and center, down and center. We are so positive. We're saying yes. We're gonna have to change that a little bit. We're gonna say no. Every time I do this, I think of Singing in the Rain. How long has it been since you've seen that movie? Go ahead and watch it. It's such a good movie. It's long, but it's such a good movie. Yes, yes, yes. No, no, no. All right, ear to shoulder. Just stretch your neck on the side and then on the way. One more time. And one more time. Very nice. All right, let's work the toes. So just your feet. It works this muscle actually. And it's a good exercise, so you can continue to have mobility when you walk. German wildlife C3PO that can move, you know, his feet. All right, on the tippy toes, up and down. Let's do the hands too. My chair makes noises. Don't listen to the nose, listen to your music. All right, hands. Your eyes. Do the same thing with your eyes that you're doing with your hands. Maybe a little bit slower. All right. Waves with your fingers and your wrists. Stay on your tippy toes. All right. Extend your hands. And then pull them up. Extend. And up. And extend. And bend those wrists. And one more time, extend. All right. Just hands open and close. All right. Good job. One leg up and down. We're not going to do too many, but just enough to get your muscles working here. And your knees keeping moving. All right, that one got tired. Let's do the other one. Just up and down. Up and down. Those muscles right here in the hip flexors get tight sometimes. Gotta strengthen those muscles. And then sometimes you have to stretch them too. So I'm going to show you a few ways to stretch those hip flexors. All right, so that got tired, huh? Let's do a wave. Hello. Wave with your foot. If you have your hand on your leg, you'll have those muscles right here interlaced with one another. It's kind of cool to feel that. All right, now it gets tired soon. Let's do the other leg. So just give me a little weight. So it's not just the foot, it's like the whole leg. You want to move it in and out. It's an isometric hold for those quads. So it's always a good thing to do isometric holds. But there's movement when we go side to side. All right. So sitting a little bit on the edge of your seat, open your legs, and you're gonna go on your tippy toes, open one leg, and then open the other one. One leg, and the other one. One leg, and the other one. One leg, and the other one. If you're sitting on a couch, you can still do these. A couch would be comfortable, yes. Just try to keep your back straight, your chin away from your chest, and just movement on those hips. All right. Legs, little separated. We're going to squeeze them together and then release. And squeeze and release. If you can do arms also, and release. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. And squeeze, release, and squeeze and release. All right, I'm gonna sit a little sideways here. So this leg is a little more free, just open and close. So free movement with that leg. Open and close. All right. Now we're gonna send that leg back a little bit. And you're gonna stretch yourself up. Doesn't that feel good? I hope it feels good to you. If it doesn't, don't do it. But if it does, by all means, do it. All right, coming back. Gotta tell you, I went to a ballet class with my daughter. I about died. I didn't do center. I'm like, I'm not doing pirouettes and I'm not doing jumps. But anyway, it was still fun. All right, so right here, just open and close. And the second time I went, because I was there 2 weeks, so the second Thursday I went to class. I knew what I was, to expect. He teaches Cecchetti. I'm sure it was Cecchetti method because he never changes his combinations. Oh, I hate Cecchetti method because they don't change their combinations. So anyway, at least I knew what I was doing the second time. All right, push that leg back and stretch right here. Lift the arm. That makes the stretch a little more intense. That should feel good. All right, bring it down and sit comfortably. How are you doing? All right, so we exercise everything. Let's do some biceps. So just curling those arms. Well, the second time that I went, I decided to get on the floor and do some stretches before class. I don't know what I did, but when I sat on the floor, I did something and my sciatic nerve got cut somehow. You know that pain you feel right here? And I'm going, dang it. So then I started doing some Pilates-like work to get it untangled. And at first it didn't kind of work right away because, it takes stuff to be able to undo that. I know how to do it, I just couldn't do it because I didn't have a towel. But anyway, triceps kick works. When my daughter comes back from changing her clothes, I say, I'm injured. And she's like, Mother, I can't leave you for 2 seconds because you get injured. Anyway, I was able to do class, but it was painful. And then I finished, and then I just went and I sat in the front, and I told the teacher, can I sit here in the front? And he's like, absolutely. Oh, he's the nicest guy. Anyway, I recommend their studio. It's in California. Catherine Morgan, look her up. She has a YouTube channel. In a way, she was my daughter's savior. Because it was a time when she said I was having a hard time. Okay, let's go swimming. Just swim a little bit. Remember, anything that you do that is movement is good for you. So if you find yourself in the middle of the day feeling a little just move. Just move a little bit. Doesn't have to be big, strenuous, HIIT like high intensity interval training. It doesn't have to be that. It just can be movement. All right, so we are finished with that. We're going to extend the legs and go down and up. So this is for your back. Go as low as you can. If you can't go any lower than this, don't. If you have osteoporosis in your back, make sure you have support. So you can still move, but have support, and don't bend your back like this. It's like a sliding movement, rather than a bending movement, right? You're still working the lower back, but you're not flexing it per se. Yes, people with osteoporosis in their back should not do spinal flexion. Interestingly enough, they should do spinal extensions, and that's when you just go the other way. Laying down on your bed and just extending when you wake up in the morning is a really good way to work that muscle. It promotes bone growth. So back extensions are good for you. All right, last back extension here. Extend. And we're gonna finish out this video standing. So go ahead and stand up. Get behind your chair. And just bend the knee. You can do switching legs. You can do 2 with one leg, 2 with the other leg. 3, and then 3, 2, 3. Now 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 with the other one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend your knees a little. Bend, bend, and bend. You have the balance on the chair, so if you can go up on your tippy toes a little bit, do that. It's good for your calves, good for your balance. Still good to work on your balance. All right, so we're finished. Let's just do a little stretch here. Look up, curve your back, curve your back the other way, drop your head. And curve your back. That means this video is about 20 minutes long. It's a good amount of exercise. Hopefully you weren't too bored doing it. And hopefully you can do it more than once. So do it on your own or do it with the video. But just remember to move. And remember, as always, oh, here comes Maricela. Be happy, be good, and behave.